Welcome to the first episode of Season 2. In this episode, we are taking a road trip to the Little Red River to relax in my favorite vacation rental. We'll see some wildlife that got lost 30 years ago, endure frigid temperatures, show off some really cool merch, and race a winter storm. Buckle up. Well, we made it out the door. We checked the weather again this morning, and it's actually looking like the snow is supposed to come Sunday night. Isn't that right, babe?
Maybe late afternoon.
Or late afternoon. So we should be able to make it back home before it begins. So that's what we're going to try to do. We didn't want to miss this trip because we've really been looking forward to it. So we're just gonna go. And I think this is the first time that we've ever made it out of the house on time. 11:58, we made it out of the house, and 12 was the goal. So we have a packing list that is unreal. So that's part of it. I mean, it keeps us organized, but also it takes forever. And I have it actually on a Google sheet to keep up with it. And it is just columns and columns and columns and rows of stuff to pack. But without it, we would probably forget our toothbrushes. Heber Springs is an hour and a half from Little Rock, so it's really like the go-to for a lot of people in Central Arkansas. It's like the go-to lake. Okay, the lake is Greer's Ferry. It was the go-to spot for me growing up. That's where we always went and camped, and that's where I learned how to kneeboard and tube and all that stuff. So anyway, it's one of our favorites, and we're excited to be going back. We'll be on the river this time. Tonight they're still expecting storms and maybe tornadoes. We will see. And then, but that'll be all okay. And then we'll get out Sunday before the snow comes. I'm going to attempt to pour coffee in a cup and not all over myself. Never leave home without your vintage Stanley. Here goes.
You just have have to watch the drip when you're done. Usually it will run into last.
I got it. Success. Now is it still hot? Yeah, it's still hot. Hey man.
258. It's pretty good.
What was it over the summer? Do you remember?
High threes.
I think you're right.
The worst it got was over 4, but I think it was in the high threes all summer.
I can see your reflection in the gas prices. Boy, it's windy. I hope it's not picking up on the camera. We are right at the turnoff, the last turnoff that's going to take us to Heber. What is this? Rosebud? No.
Oh.
Oh no.
Big overflow. It kicked off too late. Just past. I'm not sure if we're in it or just past it.
That's not good.
Kicked off a little late.
Do you make it water to put on the van?
Do you have some?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll rinse it off. Oh, great.
Oh, great. It's out of paper.
Receipt printed. Thank you. Yeah. Take a picture. I don't want to go.
I will.
Okay, I mean a picture.
I'm going to take an actual picture of it.
Yeah, get some water. This is a mess.
All right. Yeah, it's just all. You may move this?
Yeah. The tire I'm not as worried about.
Will that mess up the paint if you left it?
I mean, probably not, but it's not good.
There you go. Get that gasoline off. Okay. I don't know if it matters, but I took a picture of the price on the pump since it didn't print out a receipt. But he's going to go get a receipt anyway. I don't. We've never had a problem with it, with, you know, getting charged the wrong amount, but I don't know. I don't know if a picture would help or not, but I took it. Of course, you know, if you're anywhere in the South, there's going to be a Dollar General nearby. You know, people make fun of it, but those things are so handy.
Hello.
Did you get a receipt?
Yes, you know what she said?
No.
Had to use the women's restroom.
Yeah.
She said, put the seat down and flush the toilet.
Did you say yes, ma'am?
Oh dear, so many things to say. So many things.
Our first stop today is to go see the Trumpeter Swans. Heber Springs is unique because of its population of Trumpeter Swans. Some people say they got blown off course over 30 years ago, and that's why they come to Magness Lake every winter. Other people say they're native to Arkansas. The truth? I don't know. But what I do know is every winter starting around November through February, you can see up to 100 swans in Magness Lake and 2 nearby lakes on Hiram Road. And you can see them for free. Apparently these little ducks accompany the swans every year too. I have no idea what they're called, but what I do know is that they have the most unique coloring I have ever seen. They're absolutely adorable. If you know the names of these ducks, let me know in the comments. Timothy talked to 2 ladies that were there at Magness Lake because there were only the 2 swans, and they said that we have to go to these ponds that are on Hiram Road. Apparently,
private property, but we're allowed to be there.
Yeah, so someone counted 80 there today.
This morning.
So we're gonna go over there and see if we can see more swans. in a feeder here that you can feed them. Whoop. But I have a feeling they're pretty overfed already because they don't get all that excited. Plus there's just corn everywhere. I'll show you the feeder.
Here's the feeder. And it's just full. It's all over the ground. And they just fill this thing up. You can get some, and then you can also donate to help feed the swans. Yeah, they're going under, huh?
Wait, okay, watch this right here.
Well, we came, we saw, we conquered. Right, babe?
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool to get to see swans in Arkansas. Every year, in the winter, in Heber, you can see them. Now it's time to move on and go to our vacation rental on the river because we have not had lunch. We have arrived.
Check mark. Yeah, there's a little check mark.
Welcome to the Little Red Riviera. This is my favorite vacation rental on the Little Red River. It sleeps 10, it's completely kid-friendly, and you can fish for trout right off the brand new dock. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, a big kitchen, and all the amenities you can imagine. Believe me when I tell you, I never want to leave this place. It is a very cold and rainy morning.
Good morning, you guys. It rained cats and dogs last night. Oh, so I'm testing out a new mic so that I don't sound echoey. Let me know in the comments if it sounds decent. It rained cats and dogs here. It was raining terribly when we went to bed. I mean, just like blowing sideways onto the windows. And I really thought that when we went to bed it was over because it kind of quit, so I thought we would be good. We took one of our cell phones into the bedroom last night. That way, if we got an alert of some kind, then, you know, obviously it would wake us up in case there was a tornado or something. Because I knew that there was tornadoes possible last night. Anyway, we got an alert at 3 o'clock, and it was for a nature show that was coming on PBS. So that's what woke me up at 3 o'clock. And anyway, I thought I would go ahead and check the weather. So I looked at the radar, and we were under a tornado warning. I don't ever remember which one's worse, watch or warning, but we were under the one that's not as bad, which I think is a warning, or it could be a watch. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we were under here. So I decided to sit on the couch until it was over. So that was going to be an hour, from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And I laid down on the couch and decided I would just kind of drift and then, you know, check it again. Every time I would drift, something would happen. Like the hail came, woke me up, and then I checked the radar, and then I drifted again, then more hail came, and then I drifted again, and then this crack of thunder happened that jolted me up off the couch and made my heart race. But really, we were under, like, the whole state was like this yellow, you know how they do polygons? It wasn't really a polygon, it was this yellow highlight. But nothing ever happened here, thankfully. But it was crazy. And then this morning, I mean, the rain was still going. So it's frigid out there right now, but the sun's out. So that's good. So I'm going to take you outside. I think it's 27 degrees outside. And on the river, it often feels a lot colder just because the cold water, I guess. Do you want to say hi, babe?
Hello.
You're supposed to say hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
Okay, the neighbor seems to have had some porch roof damage. And
Watch your step.
oh yeah, I think that's like seeds from a tree. And Timothy says there is an American flag.
We watched it this morning in the wind, but it finally came down off the deck with the bracket, I think. You'll see it down below when you get down farther.
Am I pulling it the wrong way?
Yeah.
All right, let's go see what's going on down here. Yeah, I noticed even the wind was so intense today that this dock was being pushed upstream. Their flag is laying down there on the ground now. The river seems really high right now, and I'm sure they're letting water out of the dam, but it also just looks really muddy.
You can see a pretty good sized log trap.
Yeah, it looks like we have a log stuck here. It's definitely freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and windy. There's construction going on next door, so there's been saws and hammering and dump trucks, gravel trucks.
The wind gets moving down the river and nothing slows it down.
Would not want to be fishing in it right now. It's cold anyway. But gosh, today it feels terrible.
There's a great blue heron across the river. It's been there all morning. I guess he's fishing.
Yeah, we watched him fly back and forth across the river.
Comes a big bunch of stuff right here.
My hands are frozen. I should have brought gloves.
We had a tornado watch from I think 3 to 4, and the rest of the time it was a severe thunderstorm warning.
I can hear debris hitting the dock right now underneath because it's coming so swiftly down the river.
There's the wind. Wow. Ah.
Yeah, definitely windy. I'm going in the house. Are you coming?
Coming.
This is just too much. Takes your breath away.
The wind chills in the 20s.
I believe it. My fingers are so numb, I can't feel them. I wish I had somebody around here who knew how to make coffee.
I can make coffee.
You heard me.
It's cold. Might be good.
Oh yeah. Much better in here. Yesterday when we were leaving the house, I had a package arrive. So I thought we could just all open it together and see what it is. And if I'm correct, there's goodies in here for you too.
Let's see what it is.
Okay. I think I almost, those are sharp.
Did you cut yourself?
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Don't get blood on the merchandise.
My hands are so dry from this winter weather. First, we have a note. This is from the Jasper Mercantile.
Is it mercantile or mercantile?
I don't know. I don't know if I should say mercantile or mercantile. Coasters.
Mm-hmm.
Stickers. Look at that. Oh, the kids are going to love this. Buffalo National River. And Ozark Mountains. This one's shiny. Jasper Mercantile. Lace Up and Get Lost. Jasper, Arkansas. Sticker. Buffalo National River. I like that logo. Oh, this is sweet. It says, "Hi Lindsay, I hope you enjoy the goodies. As a transplant to the state, I really appreciate your page and learning about all the great places on the state that I hope to visit myself. Plus, I love your demeanor and attitude. You're my kind of girl."
Very nice.
She was born and raised in the Caribbean. That's cool. Okay, as for the package, I have included a sample of goods we personally make. The shirts, cap, patch, and stickers are all my original designs. We make the syrup using hickory trees from our property, and the cocoa mix is the result of my personal love for cocoa. I wanted to create a mix that had organic ingredients, no chemicals, was dairy and gluten-free, had a rich, deep flavor. We created 2 flavors. I think you will enjoy the spiced chai. Let's take a look. We have shirts. Check that out. I love that color. And it's on the sleeve.
Very nice.
You want to open it since it's probably yours? I don't want to
like
open your present.
Thanks. Buffalo National River, Arkansas. And on the sleeve, it's got the Jasper Mercantile logo.
That'll look good on you.
Yeah, chest. There's the chest graphic.
You have to wear it. You can wear it today. Oh, we have a hat. I needed a hat.
Oh, that's pretty.
I was going to buy a hat the last time we were at Petty Jean, but they didn't have the style I wanted. That one will be awesome. Here's the hickory syrup. I think it focused. It wants to focus on you.
I don't blame it.
Gosh. And we have 100% natural chai spiced hot cocoa mix with a wooden spoon.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you to the Jasper Mercantile.
Maybe.
For all the goodies.
We ordered groceries because I managed to leave behind all the coffee. I didn't pack peanut butter, which we normally do, but I did pack bread and jelly. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking when I was packing. So we ordered groceries from Walmart, and this rental has a storage building across the street, and that's where they left it.
But you can carry this and this.
I don't know why, but this female cardinal has spent 2 days trying to get in this house. She's tried every window and the glass doors, and we cannot figure out what we're doing to attract her. This vacation rental, also known as the Little Red Riviera, is right down the road from the old swinging bridge. The old swinging bridge is the site of a tragedy many years back, and I've never actually been there myself, so that's what we're doing today.
This is the site of the old swinging bridge that used to run parallel to this other bridge over here, and in 1989 it fell. I was reading an article just now about this swinging bridge, and it was built in 1912, and cars actually drove across it until 1972, and then in 1989 it fell, and 5 teenagers were killed here, and many more were injured. And I've had a lot of followers comment and say they remember the day it fell and how there were ambulances and just anyone who was available to assist was here. But from what I understand, the reason why it fell was because people were I guess jumping on it, and they had it swinging a lot, because it was a suspension bridge of some sort. But this is the old swinging bridge on the Little Red River, and now there is on the other side of the road, if you go across the newer bridge, there is an access point so you can put in to go kayak or load a fishing boat. In the distance you can see Sugarloaf Mountain. It's kind of in a shadow too, but you can see the square rocks on top. I'm gonna walk out here and see what I can see from the end of it. There are these giant acorns. I guess that's what they are. It's not wanting to focus on them. These things are huge. Yeah, this would have been a really long way to fall. I can't tell where the other side would have been from here. There's a lot of good trout fishing in that river. We kayaked it, and we actually put in right over there on the other side of the river. But a lot of people do, you know, fishing trips with guides, or, you know, they should put in their boat or stand out there in waders, and a lot of trout. Of course, the dam is up that way, and so the river flows down that way. But yeah, So the Little Red River comes out of, well, there didn't used to be Greer's Ferry Lake, of course. It was just the Little Red River flowing through this area, and then they dammed it up and created the lake, so now the river flows out of the bottom of the dam, and the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission stocks it with trout. There are a lot of vacation rentals along the Little Red if you like to, you know, fish. We don't do a ton of fishing, so we mostly just stay so we can look at the water. Tomorrow is when we hit the road to go home, and we can already feel it cooling off out here. I have no idea what the temperature is, but it's a lot cooler than it was an hour ago.
Oh yeah, it's dropping fast.
And they're doing a lot of construction along this road that we're on.
I'm a lot more cautious or whatever, pre-planning than some people, and so I'm thinking about trying to avoid being close to these driveways where they're doing construction, because we're leaving tomorrow just in time to get ahead of the snow, and a flat tire could put us behind hours enough possibly to just mess up our plan of getting home right before the snow hits. So we definitely don't want to run over anything tonight or in the morning.
We built our own house, so we know how it goes. We found nails and screws everywhere when we, you know, from the framers and stuff. So, you know, it's very likely there could be one out in the road, and we really need to make it home tomorrow before this winter storm hits. Currently, they are projecting 3 to 6 inches in central Arkansas, 1 to 2 inches in northern Arkansas, and we are in the 3 to 6 inch range, but even 1 inch in Arkansas really just shuts everything down. So,
and it's gonna hit where we are now before it hits farther south where we live, so we're trying to get out ahead of it, stay ahead of it.
Yeah, but it is getting bitter already. It's like that, I don't know, chill you to the bone kind of cold. Part of the reason why I want to go see the swinging bridge today, because in the morning it's gonna be bad. I mean, they're expecting wind chills tomorrow to be 0 in Russellville, which is just west of Little Rock. The latest weather report shows that the snow should get near where we are by 1, and then near central Arkansas by about 3. So we've been packing and loading up, or packing up all of our clothes and cleaning up in the kitchen, packing up all the food that we brought so that we can go ahead and load all of that in the car, because it is going to be 9 degrees when we wake up in the morning. So we're going to try to load as much as we can right now. I think it's like 26 degrees right now. So we decided we would rather load in 26 degrees than 9. So we're going to get as much as we can in the car. And then the owner is going to be here tomorrow as soon as we leave to shut off the water to the house. So I am cleaning up the kitchen and making sure that the dishwasher won't have to be running when he gets here. Winter storm preparations, and we are making hot chocolate because some friends of ours stopped by today and brought the kids these fudgy bombs. It says as seen on TV, so apparently these have been advertised on TV, probably an infomercial or something. But they come like this, and they are just these chocolate spheres that supposedly have stuff inside, filled with cocoa mix and surprises. So we'll see.
Well, we've reached that time where we have to say goodbye. If we don't leave now, we're going to be stuck on the side of the road in a snowstorm somewhere, and we've done that before, and I'm not in the mood to do it again. So, here we go, racing a snowstorm home.
situation. We're the blue dot, and we're headed south toward Little Rock, trying to beat that snow that's coming in. It's already in northern Arkansas and northwest Arkansas. So all we have to do is get toward the Little Rock area before it hits us. It looks like we are just outrunning it. As long as this radar is correct, we should be okay.
Y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe so you can see all my future videos. Because in the next episode, I am taking you to a beautiful vacation rental on top of Mount Nebo. We'll see waterfalls and do some epic hiking. I hope to see you around the natural state.